Oh, I'm loud. Hello. This video is dedicated to all those wonderful people in my life who have been amazing. So I've noticed that since I have started putting out these videos over the last couple of months, since I've essentially outed myself as someone who has a visual impairment, that people have become really accommodating. And I just need to give a shout out to all of those people in my life who I interact with and who have just been super accommodating and really understanding. And now that they know more about my eye condition and now they know more about how I can see, they've really stepped up. And I appreciate that. A couple of examples of that. So at work, it's where I spend a lot of my time. I've noticed that whenever I go into a meeting room with a group of people, they automatically turn off the light if I'm in the room. Or they'll ask me, would you prefer to have the light off? Because I've told many of them that I see better in dim light than I do in bright light. We have large windows, so there is direct natural light coming into the windows, so we're not sitting in the complete dark. But I do notice that they do dim the lights for me, and I appreciate that so much. That's so thoughtful. I'll be going out to lunch with some of my friends, and when we walk into a restaurant, if they don't have any of the little menus for me to read off of, my friends will actually offer to read off of the large menu for me. So if it's behind a counter or something, I have friends who actually sit there in line and read to me what the options are. And I don't even have to ask anymore. Like, some of them just do it, or they'll say like, oh, are you familiar with this place? Do you want to know? And if I'm familiar, I'll just say, oh yeah, no, I know what I want for sure. Other things I'll do, I'll sometimes look up the menu online if I'm going to a brand new place that I've never been to before, and I'll figure out what I want to order ahead of time just in case, because who wants to be that person holding up the line for everybody else? Not me. I live in Chicago. When we walk downtown, I've noticed that some of my coworkers, some of my friends will help me cross the street. So if there's not enough time to cross the street, it gives you the number like 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. My friends will actually say, oh, hold up a second, Erin, actually, we don't have enough time to cross. Or they'll say, hey, we have 6 seconds. Do you want to try to make it across? I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go. And I just am really grateful for that. Often, many of my family members, before I started making this YouTube series, they knew I had something going on with my eyes, but I don't think they fully understood everything that was going on. Part of that's my fault because I didn't talk about it as much as I should have. But I've noticed that when I was home visiting family over the holiday, they were just being so understanding and so accommodating, whether it be going to see a movie and them saying, okay, Erin, which row do you want to sit in? Which one do you feel most comfortable in? Like cooking dinner together and having them say, do you feel comfortable? Do you want any help with anything? And what's most important is the fact that when I tell them, no, I'm fine, I don't need any help, they don't question me. They know that if I say that I can do something, that I'm going to be able to do it. And they don't question me because of my eye condition. They don't doubt me. And that feels great. There are some people in my life who I've noticed that since I've started doing these videos, joke about it a little bit more. That could be maybe partially for them feeling uncomfortable, like not sure how to handle it, not sure what to say. I personally don't mind. Not really. I mean, it depends. If they're joking a little too much, then I'll actually say like, okay, not cool, haha, time to stop. But in general, if people are just kind of making comments or jokes and someone's like, oh, I waved at you earlier, I'm not sure if you saw me, I waved, and then I realized, oh crap, she probably can't see me, haha. They don't mean any harm by it. It's just their way of saying, hey, I tried seeing you, but I tried waving at you, but I acknowledge you might not have seen me. I know you weren't being rude when you didn't wave back to me. There are some people out there, though, who are struggling with different conditions, and maybe for them, they don't like the jokes. So be aware of that. If you have people in your life who are going through something and you're not sure if they like to talk about it, be mindful of that. For anybody who is going through something, if you have an invisible illness, that's what I refer to my condition as, it is an invisible illness, you wouldn't know that I had it unless I told you most of the time. If you're experiencing something you've never talked about it openly, for myself, it has been a really positive experience. It's helped me, it's helped the people around me. I don't feel as dumb anymore and inadequate anymore. I'm able to talk about things more openly and ask for help when I need it. So I encourage you, if you've never talked about it, maybe you should. Maybe it would help. Thanks again to those awesome people in my life, friends, family, coworkers, those of you that take the extra time just to make sure that I'm comfortable or just to make sure that I'm feeling included, know that it does not go unnoticed. And I appreciate it so much. So, all right. Well, you guys have a great day, a great week, a great life. And thanks so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel to see the new videos that I'm putting out. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Make sure you write those down there. Lots of thumbs up, good times. But I will see you guys soon. Okay? Bye.